Hello, welcome. This is Nomad number, oh gosh, I can't read that under the red. Number 9. You can definitely tell, like, this was a book that somebody put in a bin at some point for like a quarter or something. Like, that's usually what a strike like that means, is either this went to like a comic book store and went in the quarter bin, or it was at like a flea market or something, and whatever the cheap stuff bin was there. I don't care, man. I got it to read it. And I read it, and there's a whole heck of a lot going on. Now, I just read issue number 2 of Nomad, which was a book about beating up a redneck who was a jerk for the crime of being a redneck and a jerk. In this book, it feels so completely different. We got a killer dude who is actually this guy right here on the cover, stalking basically homeless people through the streets and killing them. I mean, wow, what a way to start off. And so this poor guy, he bites the dust real cool, or real quick. It's not really cool, but it's quick. So our hero is sent by the homeless people he's hanging out with. Oh gosh, what do they call them? The underworlders. I'll teach you a lesson. Like, look at this dude. Look at this dude right here. Yeah, you're the undergrounder called Tenure, right? Yeah. Well, I got to teach you a lesson, Tenure. Don't blip with the pipeline. 200 bullets later, that guy's dead. So our hero is sent by the undergrounders to infiltrate the pipeline and stop them. And so to that end, he spends 3 weeks getting like the most bronze tan in the history of the world. When I was a kid and I lived in Hawaii, I was almost like this bronze, but not quite this bronze. Like, this dude has gone to the extreme. That's spelled XTREEM. That's how extreme his tan is. It's a bit much, honestly. It is a bit much. But, by infiltrate the pipeline, we really mean get in good with this really hot blonde and get invited to their beach party, where there's an old guy talking all kinds of crazy stuff about the 60s. Yeah, we marched, man. We marched in Berkeley. We died at Kent State. We tripped the waves and tripped the suits. The time is coming again. The suits have risen again and must be shown the light of freedom. And while he's at this meeting, our hero sees Murder Guy, and he knows exactly how this is going to go down. Let me get over to like where the fighting starts. Ooh, Dragon Quest. Hook. Man, I like that movie. I think that movie's not, maybe not my jam, but that movie's my jam. So these two guys have a great fight together. They go at it hammer and tongs, machine gun and pistol, uh, smacking fist against railing, leaping strikes, all kinds of great stuff. It is a great little fight. If that's all that was here, that'd be all right. I'd be like, yeah, fun book. There's some like morality stuff in here too that kind of plays at it towards the end. What I really found funny is after our hero here, Nomad, goes to their little beach meeting, he's like, man, it's funny. He's like, man, I think they're right. Why are we paying all these taxes? What has the government done for us? I did not expect to like uh, get that kind of political philosophy out of a Marvel comic book of any era, much less this one. But that's exactly what it is. It's just he's there. He's like, man, the government has spent years screwing everybody over. We have to pay taxes, Medicare tax, Social Security tax, uh, payroll tax, car tax. I bought a gun tax. I bought food tax. I bought a car tax. I drove my car and had to pay gas tax. Electricity has a tax. Water has a tax. He's like, what are we paying all these taxes for? Maybe I shouldn't actually be fighting these pipeline guys. They don't seem that crazy to me. who Who expected the hero of the day with the giant inn for a belt to be filmed that way? I mean, I realize he's Nomad, the man without a country, and all that, but still, that was quite a stance to just stumble across in a Marvel book, which I'm very amused by. This book was actually kind of fun. I had a blast with this book. The ridiculous tan he picks up, the cool fight sequence, the surprise about the argument against taxation that just appears in here. Like, it's wild. And I had a good time. You might have a good time with it too. I don't know. But maybe give it a try if you want to. Nomad, issue number 9. You all take care of yourselves. Have a great one, and bye bye.